Konnichiwa, I'm Paqupel, your guide to Japanese flavors. Today we're making Japanese Hamburg Steak, juicy, fluffy, and foolproof at home. Before we begin, here's why Japan loves Hamburg steak. Japanese Hamburg steak is typically made with a mix of beef and pork and is known for its fluffy texture and juicy bite. In Japan, there are countless Hamburg steak restaurants, and it's also a dish many families regularly make at home. Originally inspired by Western cuisine, Japanese Hamburg steak has been carefully adapted to suit Japanese tastes and pairs perfectly with steamed rice and miso soup. While Western-style sauces are popular, Japanese-style options such as grated daikon with ponzu or teriyaki sauce are also widely enjoyed. Alright, let's start cooking. Place the finely chopped onion in a heat-proof bowl, sprinkle with salt, and mix. Add unsalted butter, cover with plastic wrap, and microwave for 2 minutes. Remove the plastic wrap and microwave for another 1 minute. Once heated, spread the onion out slightly and let it cool completely. If added while still hot, the heat can melt the fat and reduce juiciness. If you're in a hurry, chill it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. Add the fresh breadcrumbs, milk, and egg. Mix until combined. Fresh breadcrumbs hold more moisture and help trap the juices, resulting in a juicier Hamburg steak. If using dried breadcrumbs, add extra milk. Place the ground meat, a mix of 70% beef and 30% pork, in a bowl, add salt, and knead. As a guideline, use about 1% salt based on the weight of the meat. The salt draws out muscle proteins, which help the meat bind together and result in a juicier Hamburg steak. Use cold ground meat to prevent the fat from melting and keep it juicy. On hot days, placing the bowl over ice water helps keep everything cool. At this point, the surface should look slightly fibrous. Add the breadcrumb mixture to the salted ground meat. Add pepper and nutmeg. Mix quickly and gently until just combined. Overmixing can melt the fat and tighten the fibers, resulting in a tougher texture. Be careful not to let the heat from your hands melt the fat. Refrigerate for 15 to 30 minutes to firm up the fat and help lock in the juices. Don't chill for over an hour or the center may not cook through. Lightly oil your hands and shape the patty into an oval. Roll it back and forth between your palms about 10 to 20 times, like lightly tossing a ball to release the air inside. Removing the air prevents cracking as the meat expands during cooking and helps keep the juices locked inside. Keep the patty thick for juiciness. If you're worried about doneness, gently press a small indent in the center. Smooth the surface carefully, as any cracks can cause the juices to leak out. To place the patties neatly without rushing, start in a cold, ungreased pan, then turn on the heat. Leave it untouched at first and cook over medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes. Gently flip and cook for another 2 minutes. If you flip too early, the surface can break and the juices will leak out. Wait until it releases naturally before turning. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of water, cover, reduce to low heat, and steam for 5 to 10 minutes. Steaming gently cooks the inside with moisture, helping keep the juices in while cooking the center through. Cook until it springs back lightly when pressed with your finger. Insert a skewer. If the juices run clear, it's done. If the skewer is cool or juices are pink, cover and cook 1 to 2 minutes more. Avoid overcooking as it can cause the juices to escape quickly and make the meat dry. Turn off the heat and let it rest in the covered pan for about 2 minutes. Finishing with residual heat helps keep the meat juicy. Transfer to a plate, loosely cover with foil to keep warm, and let it rest while preparing the sauce. This resting time lowers the internal pressure and helps keep the juices locked in. Finally, make the sauce. Add ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and water to the pan after removing the patties, then simmer briefly to reduce. If there's too much oil, lightly wipe it off beforehand for a lighter sauce. Once reduced, turn off the heat and add butter to finish. Reduce until a line drawn with a spatula briefly reveals the pan and quickly fills in.
Itadakimasu!
Hamburg steak pairs well with many different sauces. Check the description for more sauce ideas. If you have a favorite sauce, let us know in the comments. See you again in our next video, and don't forget to subscribe for more Japanese recipes.